What is going on, you guys? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with another Cosmic Crucible Season 4 update video. In terms of the changes I've made, but as well, I wanted to make a quick video because I've been doing really good, but as of late, actually, I lost this one very closely, and it was actually up against a reputable opponent here in terms of him just being much better than my roster, but as well, I saw the power level difference. So I actually only lost against Diseases, shout out to him. I only lost to him by a couple hundred points, but I was more so impressed with how well my under-leveled roster did against him, showcasing for us that, these defenses and offensive teams still work even against an opponent that's sizably bigger than our roster. So I want to share that success with you guys, but like I said, I was so close to actually getting the 3 wins for this one. The other 2 rounds were close, but Diseases by far was the closest for me, and again, the difference maker was me just making a mistake in terms of the offensive team that I used against him, and that cost me dearly. But as well, I wanted to showcase for you guys the defenses that actually work for myself that has been proving to be quite successful. So let's get right to it. And just to showcase for you guys, if we hit ranking here, just to show you the power level difference. I'm free to play. Keep in mind, my power level is around 26 million. Actually, to be honest, a lot of my opponents are higher than me. I'm usually the lowest in my bracket when I am matched up. I wish they could do this a little better because it just feels like I'm always kind of, shooting beyond my range, right? But yeah, Diseases is a whopping 42 million. So for sure, I was super intimidated when I engaged him, but I was mildly surprised with some of the teams I used that actually bested some of his teams in combat. And conversely, some defenses for myself that actually proved to be really good. So first and foremost, guys, let me kind of break you down here in terms of the teams that I have right now slotted in, and then I'll show you the actual results that occurred. So, got my Infinity Watch, like I said before, they're pretty consistent. The fact that the strikers all gain additional damage has been proving pretty successful, and they're just a well-balanced team. Absolutely love it. My Rebirth has just been an absolute stalwart on defense. Them gaining the raid benefits has been absolutely huge, and especially with 2 out of the 5 characters being in my Dark Dimension 6 team. It goes well saying they're just super tanky and hard to take down. Cosmic Shooting, Nowhere team was built up as a result of the Black Cat event, so I'm happy they're doing pretty decent. Cosmic Shooting takes away a strong offensive team from my opponent, so that's really awesome. Young Avengers of Dormammu, this one has surprisingly been pretty good too. It takes away a strong offensive team. My opponents have to think about it because they do get the revives, but with my Young Avengers gaining that Wrecking Ball, gaining the taunt, subsequently with offense up and then assist, it's really nice and handy. Mutant Spiders here, I just left it with my Unlimited X-Men. Honestly, they just do the best in terms of having all the synergy. I know they were trying to, allow for theory crafting opportunities here with Astonishing and Uncanny, but this is just, without a doubt, the best X-Men in the game. So, it just makes sense to keep them together. And then lastly, my Apocalypse is grouped up together here with my Gamma team. That's also been, causing headache for my opponents. But like I said, they usually do need to build up a very strong team to take them down. Having said that, then now we can go through the actual results of what happened. So we'll do it stage by stage, right? But I also want to showcase for you guys at least how much higher my opponent's teams were. It was pretty scary stuff. Like, for example, we see this mixture of Dormammu with Underworld, and even then, like 1.2 million on his side. It pretty much tops some of the best teams that I have anyways, just to give you a sense of like how scary it was. But anyways, I brought in my Bionic Avengers to basically soak the damage, and then easily brought in my Vow combined with my new Warriors and Doctor Doom. They cleaned up, so that was pretty good. Defensively wise, mirror matching the Infinity Watch against mine. So you can just see already a power level differential. Pretty scary stuff. Like, most of his teams that he had were basically versions of mine, except 200 to 300k higher. So that was really why it was such a scary battle, and hence why I'm very proud of how the results came, because it was just such a darn close difference. Honestly, if I used less teams in attempts, I probably could have done it, but I was more so just making sure I wanted to get the full clear. But you'll see here that I don't end up doing that just because of one room. Stage 6. So this one, pretty straightforward. The Nowhere team, they just wanted to capitalize on it, but thankfully my Master's Review made short work of that. So no issues there. Full clear, quite smooth and easy. And then, like I said earlier, I love this defense I have. The Apocalypse of Gamma, just causing a lot of headache. And you can already see his Black Order is like almost power level equivalent to myself. Just crazy, man. My black order is probably only around 600k, just to showcase for you the power level difference. And then his new warriors easy cleaned up after, because they're full, as you can see, 1.5 million. This guy has got it all built up. Definitely put some money into the game. I'm not judging. I'm just saying those are some scary numbers that we're looking at here, and goes without saying, you know, he definitely deserves the victory for his power levels and how much higher they were. Okay, that concludes stage 6. Next up, stage 5 here for the defensive side. So this is my unlimited X-Men. He just easily cleaned that out, Master Z Evo. I mean, look at that punch down, like just easy mode auto, right? Conversely, I just brought in my my Eternals mixed in with the Tangled Web. Easily cleaned up the the Dev C team on their side, and they were able to punch up, which was awesome. Stage 4, attack-wise, my Darkhold team easily cleaning up the Gamma, so that was nice. I like the fact that they were actually able to punch up quite a bit, so that was awesome to see. I've never done this before, but it was great to see that my best team could actually go toe-to-toe with Gamma, and thankfully got the win there with the full clear. Defensive wise, yeah, basically switched the exact same script. The Darkhold team against my defense there, and what I love about this matchup was the fact that you know, he actually utilized such a strong Darkhold team to punch down on my Dormammu Young Avengers. It goes without saying, like, this is working really good. I'm loving my current setup, and that's probably why I've been consistently getting wins each week, which has been really awesome for my rankings, but as well getting the rewards for Quicksilver here. Stage 3. So, yeah, guys, so this is honestly the reason I lost, because to be honest, what I probably should have done is use one of my stronger teams on this, but this unlimited X-Men with the synergy of Quicksilver, and just look how massive the Quicksilver was. Like, this was on defense. I tried to soak it up with my Black Order, then at this point I was just trying to get some teams to power through it, but just couldn't do it because I actually already utilized my Darkhold. Maybe my Darkhold could have taken them down, but to be honest, just look at the power differential. It's pretty nuts. I don't know. This was like such a close match, and what actually made it even closer was the fact that he couldn't actually take down one of my teams. So that's why I was pleasantly surprised. If we go over to defense now, yeah, like easily here with the A-Force team taking down my Nowhere. So yeah, I don't even have my A-Force built up, but I love the fact that the Photon is built up for this team, because she's gonna have amazing value for both Secret Defenders and as well as A-Force. And last but not least, guys, this is the room that actually made the biggest difference here for myself, just because it actually brought it in closer. So it was terrible RNG. Typically my DefC team can do pretty good and punch down against Bifrost, but I just couldn't get the RNG right. 2 cancellations. The special from Magneto just wouldn't get through Sylvie, so that's kind of what was dictating it. But then finally, you can see it can be done, right? Boom, the third attack was able to get the job done, full clear. However, I lost a lot of points because of the fact that it took so many attempts, right? So that really was costing me. If I could have done it in my second attack, I think I actually would have won this and would have got the 3 wins. But ultimately, that's actually what costed me. And then last but not least, guys, this is what I'm most impressed about. I mean, we're looking at some massive teams that he used. Like, he tried the A-Force first, punching down, didn't work. Darkhold, 350k plus punching down, didn't work. And then lastly, even bringing the Eternals mixed in with the Tangled Web, Dr. Doom, Castro, just couldn't get the job done. So I love this defense I have. Rebirth has been proving to be a freaking rock in defense. So that's really what's worked, guys. Like I said, it was so close. I only lost by a few hundred points, but yeah, shout out to the Diseases. It was a really fun match to go up against, but as well, I hope I made you sweat, because yeah, I was like super nervous about actually going up against someone with so much higher combat power. But it was great to see that this team does even work. My outputs and my team's use does work against someone that has a much more robust roster. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm still climbing the ranks here, but I'll keep you guys updated. I tend to make these videos once every couple of weeks, so that way it's not just week after week. But overall, I've been slowly racking up wins, which is awesome for my ranking. So I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully these tips and tricks can help you guys bolster up your defense and offensive capabilities. Cosmic Crucible for sure, Season 4 has been a lot better than the previous season, so let's keep it up. Thank you as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.